On our last episode of Leviathans, our heroes headed out for the city of Aurora in search of Alexandra Saberclaw. After boarding a bullet train to take them to their destination, they were reunited with their friend Milton Brown. They were introduced to a series of new faces: Carson O'Toole, the Goliath hoping to explore Aurora; Simone Thornton, the famous big game hunter; Elena Wickens, the warlock children's entertainer; and Lucian Goodman, the rogue looking to turn a new financial leaf. Our heroes found themselves in the middle of a murder mystery after finding Simone and Lucian dead, each with similar Leviathan tattoos. Many suspects remain on the table. What motive did the murderer have to kill these two individuals? And who might be next? And what happened to Oedipus? Find out on this episode of Leviathans.
And an officer knocks on the bars of your cell, and he says, "Ah, there he is. Rise and shine."
Why am I in jail?
There was a call for trespassing. You put up a little bit of a fight when we got there. Grand Hotel. Something about a food critic. I guess it really doesn't matter that much because someone just paid your bail, and the manager for the Grand Hotel. I can check it in a little bit here, but more importantly, the manager of the Grand Hotel called a little bit ago. Said they're dropping the charges anyway. So yeah, let me go let me go right through this computer. And he turns around and heads to a desk. And one of the other officers that's working on a computer nearby swivels his chair around to face you. And he says, "Oh, I didn't know we had a member of the Jones family here today." And then the first guy, big names, I guess, doing a little legal stuff. So he's like, "Yeah, what are you doing all the way here in Neo Emberhelm?"
Just chilling.
Good enough. There is a media mob outside waiting for some headlines. So, and he points, and you can see out of the window, there's like at least 200 people armed with cameras and, stuff like that, that are all just, waiting outside for your release. And the first cop comes back and unlocks the cell, and he says, "Yeah, I did some digging. The person who paid your bail is your father. Congratulations. I guess, probably just, a drop in the bucket for him. But listen, you've been nothing but nice. I called an escort to get you over to the courthouse so you can have your case dropped. We called it in expedited priority 1. So, in and out 5 minutes, no time at all. They'll get your stuff back to you, and I'm hoping you'd put a good word in with your dad, about the fellas down here in precinct 42. Do you think that can be arranged?"
The moment presents itself, you can count on my support.
Okay, that's great. And as you're, finishing this up, you see a blacked out limo pull up to the front of the precinct. And the guy at the computer says, "Your ride's here, Mr. Jones."
I'll go out to the limo with my stuff. I assume I got all my stuff back.
So they told you your stuff's being held at the courthouse.
All right, so I'm gonna get in the limo then.
All right, hopefully
this doesn't turn out in the ass.
As you walk out the door, the 200-ish media personnel waiting for you start snapping all these photos. Do you want to do anything, or are you just trying to get to the limo?
I'll take one question and then go to the limo.
Oedipus, over. New York Times, New Emberhelm Times. What's your dad think of all this?
I am going to say I haven't spoken with him about it, so I can't. I'm gonna comment on it.
All right, you hop in the limo, and you see a few people in the limo. There are two like SWAT-looking dudes sitting towards the front. They're like, "Hey, how you doing?" As you get in, and then there's the one driver who just kind of gives you the peace sign, and then you start heading off. So yeah, as you're heading off, you manage to break through the crowd of news people, and you start heading north. You're kind of on the western-ish side of the city, but you start heading north, and about 5 minutes pass, and you kind of see the courthouse in the distance. One of the SWAT guys kind of just like is making some small talk with you. He's like, "So, I don't know. Do you live around here?" Which, to be quite honest, I don't really know who you are. I'm just told this is a big priority.
I don't live around here.
Oh,
but thanks for inquiring.
It's no problem. I'm kind of new to the city, to be
What's your name?
My name? Oh, who, me? Who, my name?
Little old me.
My name's BB. It's just 2 capital letter B's. I'm new to the town, new to the city, so you got any food recommendations?
Where'd you come from?
I'm from Chiton. Born and raised Chiton. But you're looking for some grub. That's what I'm here to do after work. Yeah.
You're looking to grab some grub? You asked me out.
Yeah. Why don't you roll perception for me?
18.
You notice that not only are you past the courthouse, it is behind you at this point.
I was just say we went by the courthouse,
You see the window of the driver roll up, and you see the 2 SWAT guys kind of like look at each other, and then they like look at you. It's like, I don't worry about it. It's, I don't know. We might be going somewhere else.
What do you mean you wouldn't worry about it?
I don't know.
Where are we going?
I'm not getting paid enough to know. You know
what
me.
If I tell you we're the best burger in the city?
Good old 9 to 5. That's me. 9 to 5 BB. That's my name.
7:40 right now.
You get about a minute or two continuing, and you're kind of coming up on the train station, a bit. I think you know where this is in the city. And you come up to the block of the train station, and you see out of the window your friends. They are showing their tickets to get on the bullet train, and they step up into the bullet train as you turn down a street that is opposite of the train. You're very much past the courthouse at this point as well.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it up again in more of like an agitated tone, wondering where the hell we're going.
And you hear some like whispering happening, and then it rolls back up. He says, "Oh, he's taking us to the better courthouse. Good courthouse. You don't want to go to the bad one. That's for sure."
What the hell's wrong with it?
Mold, black mold, all over the place, running rampant.
I'm not detained in any way, right?
No, you're just chilling. Why don't you make a perception check too?
Nat 20.
As one of them is kind of just like nervously scratching his neck, you see just a glimmer, a glint of a emerald green charm on his necklace.
Okay.
Sneak up from above his balaclava that he's wearing, and he tucks it back down into his jacket.
Then I'm gonna use my stealth, and I'm gonna try to just like get their weapon.
Okay, there's 2 of them back there with you.
Let's see. I know.
Okay, you're just going for one. You're going for BBs.
Oh, I did not pan. Got an 11.
All right.
Damn.
You make a grab for it, and you get your hands on it. But the other one does notice that you do it, and he starts reaching for his gun. So go ahead and roll initiative for me, man. 16. That means you are going first. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep one hand on the gun, like pushing it into his chest, so he really can't move it that much. And I'm gonna take my other hand with the seatbelt and like put it around his neck, and use the little buckle part to like put pressure on his Adam's apple.
Okay, roll athletics for me.
14.
Okay. Yeah. With he's more focused on getting the gun back up, and so you see him like looking down, and while you have that moment of confusion, you managed to get the seatbelt around one time, and the buckle on his neck, and his friend. It's now their turn.
Like I want to make it so like I'm holding him like as a hostage, so like
okay.
The other guy is not behind me or anything. He's in front of me.
BB is going to try to get out. Roll a strength check.
19.
Oh Jesus Christ!
We're going nowhere.
Yeah, he is not moving. And you see the other one. The other one takes aim at both of you as you're like holding him hostage, and you hear BB say, "Now listen, Percy, I know what you're thinking. Don't do it." And then you hear 2 shots ring out as he's just gonna shoot through his friend to try to kill you. Okay, does an 11 hit? You feel BB just take both of these bullets right in his abdomen, and yeah, he's very much
as he's
dead.
dying. I'm gonna slowly whisper to him the name of the best restaurant in the city, because that's what he originally wanted.
And the driver slams on the brakes. Make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
All right. You are thrown. You kind of lose grip on the body. And the...
Did I lose grip on the gun?
No.
That's my main.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And then the other guy...
Body.
The other guy held strong. Yeah. Okay. It is now your turn again.
Okay, then I'm just gonna shoot him.
Roll to hit.
I don't know if I have to roll.
Okay, a 7 misses. They are going to try to shoot you again. The bullet whizzes by your head and breaks one of the windows behind you, and you hear the driver's side door open up, and someone step out. All right, back to you.
I'm gonna shoot him again because it's 16.
All right, you cap this kid right in the chest, and you see it
Nice.
like push him like into the seat, and he kind of like passes out. He's not dead, but he passes out. And yeah,
Can I walk over to him and shoot him in the head to make sure he's dead?
Sure, yeah, you cap him in the head. 2 SWAT guys dead in your limo.
And I'm gonna pop out.
All right,
if I can.
You pop out. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
23.
You duck under a shotgun blast that comes right over your head, breaking the door window.
From the driver?
From the driver.
Little bitch. All right.
It is your turn.
No, I want to roll. I want to surprise him. Is that stealth? Like if I want to throw him off.
Yeah, I mean, my thinking would be like, the reasoning would be like, slip underneath the car and like try to sneak up behind him or something like that. I could make it work. Just roll it.
Okay, then
I'm less concerned.
I want to sneak up on him. I want to sneak up on him and whack him with the stock of my rifle.
All right.
Like a big old baseball swing right to his, knock him out.
All right.
I'm gonna do that.
Roll stealthy for me.
21.
Okay. You slip underneath the floor of the car or the limo rather, and he doesn't see you do it. And you get the sneak up on him and you whack him in the back of the head. I'm not going to make you roll damage. He just goes unconscious. Okay, now there are 3 incapacitated / dead people.
Okay, then I'm going to put the driver in the passenger seat with me, handcuffed from the handcuffs from the SWAT guys. And I'm just going to like pull off somewhere hidden until this guy wakes up.
Some time passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wakes up. What do you want to do?
Cool. I'm gonna start to ask him questions and ask him where I'm going, what's going on, why take me back to the courthouse.
got a lot of money on your head. Wow, we all sound like this, don't we? We got a lot of money
Before
on
he
your
could
head.
finish his sentence, I pulled the trigger and killed him.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna lock in the original courthouse GPS into that bitch and take that limo back.
You lock it in and ride your limo back to the courthouse. I'll expedite this process. You get to go into the courthouse.
Cool.
It's like pretty easy. Yep. The judge daps you up as you get in there. He's like, "Hey, tell your dad I said hi. We're looking for more funds over here." And then what's it called? That you get, your weapons back. They don't have your phone, but you get your weapons back, and you're back out outside of the courthouse.
Cool. Then the next thing I'm going to do is go to the train station.
As you pull up to the train station, you see the train is basically taking off. It is starting to move. What would you like to do?
Shoot. I'm gonna do a big old athletics check and do a run and grab and try to hold on to that sucker for dear life. Oh, shit. 10.
You take a run. You're running, and it's speeding up a lot faster than you think you would. And you're able to get just some fingers on it and pull yourself onto, the back side of the railing. And as this thing accelerates, it is unlike any speed you've ever felt, and you're getting hit with a massive amount of G-force trying to pull yourself up. And so as you get up onto the as you get up onto the grate, like up onto like the back little section, you black out. We are going forward in time back to the present. Everybody is on the train. Resume. Max has passed out after the teleportation spell and is just currently asleep on the floor. She couldn't handle the magic.
Max?
Yeah, sometimes it just gets to your head.
I'm getting preemptively pissed off just knowing that Jimson is there.
I just want to reiterate here, while it's just me and you, Xena, that I am so glad that Odobus is not here. I don't know why. I just had to reiterate that.
Yeah, no. I mean, I get it. He can be useful at times, but sometimes he's also not.
Most of the time. So, we gonna go find Carson?
I mean, it seems like he's sort of the problem right now. Yeah. So I guess we could go have a little talk with him.
I mean, one possibility is just to kill everybody on the train, right?
Well, I hadn't considered that. That sort of incriminates us.
I mean, we didn't kill her though.
Well, yeah, but there's not going to be anyone around to say that we didn't.
I guess.
If we kill every single person on a train except for one person,
yeah,
they don't care. So yeah, I think that's not really a solution.
I've come to
but that's just
fault in my logic here.
I guess we go to Carson and ask him about him being in the bathroom
with the teleportation spell. Yeah.
Actually, one thing I want to figure out first is, in my brain, it's been Simone died and then Lucian died, but maybe it's not that way around. I think it might be the other way around. It might be Lucian died, and then that's where Carson got the dagger that killed Simone.
Oh, I see what you're getting at here.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought, I found the body of Simone and found the body of Lucian. That's the order they died. But
and do you think there's a possibility that? Well, but I mean, other than he teleported out of the room, because there's the way that Lucian died, right? Like, there's no way that somebody would be able to leave that room, right?
I mean, they could have. I think. You stick him to the door, and then you turn the lock on the door, and then you lock it.
Let's go find Carson.
As you are walking, you saw him go towards the front of the train. So as you are walking up towards the front of the train, when you enter the second set of bunk rooms or whatever, you start hearing some commotion coming from the front, like the lounge car, I guess to say.
Yeah, let's check out the lounge car where this commotion is.
All right. You open up the doors to the lounge car, and you see that basically all of the, and I say basically, but all of the passengers minus like Pinky and Milton and Max are in here. Also minus the dead people. But they're all just, arguing at each other. It looks like they're having like a parlor scene meeting, accusing one another of like murdering people and stuff like that. And they're just yelling. And as you both walk in, they kind of all stare at you and go silent for a little bit. And then they turn back to each other and start yelling again.
You think we should take this over? Maybe, go one by one, instead of this commotion?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well said.
So yeah, I guess we'll start at this side.
Attention, folks.
Can I hear this?
Everybody shuts up.
So we gotta find out who killed that poor woman and that small guy, right? So the best way of doing this is gonna be having like two people be like the leaders.
I'd say we've done some good preliminary work on this, and have been snooping around. So I'd say me and Jimson are fit for the task.
That's me, by the way.
If anyone else wants to.
No way, no way at all. You're one of the most suspicious fucking people on this goddamn train. No fucking way.
Woo! Amen, brother.
What did we do?
You've been snooping around. You've been, hiding. You've been, you came in with a bunch of people. No way. You're not leading it. And then someone starts yelling at him. Someone starts yelling at him. And then they start getting into a confrontation and they draw guns on each other. And then one of them shoots the other one and dies. And Oedipus, you are awoken by a gunshot. Your head is like barely hanging off of the back of the train. Like maybe an inch away from like hitting the track as you were going, but you're feeling fine.
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm here. I'm gonna whip myself up, a quick sit up, and then go inside, see where that beer cart girl is.
Okay, you cannot open up the train from the back.
Oh fuck! I can't kick in the back.
No, there's no door on the back.
It's not that type of train.
Yeah.
Oh, the train is stopped? Oh,
yeah.
I missed that. Okay. Then, yeah, I'm just going to do a pull up onto the top and try to drop in somewhere.
All right. There are some vents towards the front that you can see. Other vents don't appear to be able to be opened as you're kind of just walking. But yeah, there's some vents towards the front of the train. You going to head that way?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. You start heading that way. I will let you know. And as you're kind of crossing over some of the trains, you hear some commotion coming from inside of them, but you can't really get in there yet. As you get to the front of the train, you see a pink-haired halfling meditating, taking deep, heavy breaths to try to calm himself. He has a surfboard in one hand, and he is staring out into the desert abyss. Pinky, you see Oedipus on the train walking up to you.
Dude, I'm fine, dude.
Never said you weren't.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're in like jail, weren't you? You in the slammer?
Yeah, I was. I'm out now. Do you guys know where my phone is?
Oh, your phone?
Yeah. Yep.
No idea, dude.
Where is everybody?
They're all down there. They're all. Yeah, just right here. This vent goes right down to the control room, and they're probably in the train somewhere.
Okay, I heard a gunshot. Did you hear that?
No, I guess I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know. Here, look, you go ahead. I'll catch up in a minute.
Okay, do your thing. All right, then I'm gonna go inside.
You hop down, heading back to the Zero and Nam. What are you saying now? Someone just got shot.
Hey, listen here, folks. There's no reason to escalate any more of this violence. We need to coordinate some strategies so that we can find the true killer.
Why don't you both make a persuasion roll?
That's a nat 20.
You're able. Everybody is kind of like, okay, we'll give it a shot. You see Carson like smile and nod at you, like, go ahead, take it away.
Yeah. So, I'm thinking that the best way to approach this situation is by doing one-on-one interviews. And by one-on-one, I actually mean both of us interviewing them. So it's actually a 2-on-1. So in fact, the one-on-one was actually just not true at all. We're doing 2-on-1s.
Stick on me.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
But where are we gonna corral the other people? Oh, they could go in the front train. If only we had like at least one other person on the team who could help us out here. Hey, everybody, we're gonna do interviews with each of you. So we need everybody but one person to go into the front train, and we'll come call you to come out here and do some interviews. We're gonna start arbitrarily with you, and then I point at Carson.
Okay. Yeah. They everybody kind of nods at each other and gives each other stink eyes, and then they all file into the train while Carson stays there, and he says, well, thank you for choosing me to be a good cop. I swear I do good.
So, what exactly did you say to him?
I told them that I have found Simone Thornton to be dead, and I then found Lucian to be dead, and we are looking for the killer.
Yeah, I'm just going to stare at him for a second.
Okay.
Just blankly. Really try to get him to sweat.
Otivus, you have jumped down and you land in a pool of people, and everybody's kind of giving you strange looks.
Like, what's happening?
Who's this guy? Were you on the train?
No.
How did you get here?
Don't worry about it. Not important. I'm going to ask them, are there two guys in the next room over or something that they're kind of trying to run things, but it's not going too well?
I mean, I haven't
kind of like
been
a mediocre
over,
operation.
I haven't been over there yet, so I don't know how they're running things. We're just kind of sitting in the control room.
Okay.
Your call, man. I'm just chilling. I don't want to die.
Okay. Yeah, totally legitimate. All right. I'm going to pop over. It was nice talking to you. It's kind of like...
All right. You head through the door, and Nam and Zero, you see Otivus walk through the door of your interrogation room as you're staring down Carson.
Jesus Christ, Otivus. How it...
You suck.
Yeah, where'd you come from?
Your dad's taint.
Damn, he got us there.
I am here now. Someone out there said that things were kind of running pretty poorly, so I thought you guys might need some help.
Yeah. That usually goes over well. You know, add Otivus to a situation and everything gets better.
Everything I've experienced, I'm here now. You guys let me rot in jail.
Deservedly.
I didn't do anything wrong.
That's just not true. You could have walked in the front door with Xena and I, but it
wasn't illegal to walk in the back door.
Well, clearly it was, because you
wasn't
went to prison for it.
That's not why I got sent to prison.
Enlighten me.
Carson is slipping out of the room back to the waiting room to get out of this secondhand embarrassment.
Do I notice
Carson?
it?
Can you
do I notice?
come back over here?
All right, he stops.
We just have like 2 questions for you. We just got to deal with a person who sticks with us and ruins things.
It's unkind to talk about yourself like that.
Could you just go into the other room and make sure the other people aren't causing a commotion? Oh, could you go get Pinky? Where is Pinky?
He's up on the roof chilling.
Okay.
I have down from the roof.
Yep, you hop down into the pool of people too, and everybody also gives you a strange look.
Is Milton there?
Yeah, Milton is there, like sitting in a corner, like with a gun drawn, like pointing it at anyone who comes close.
Okay, I walk over to him. I think.
Okay, he doesn't point the gun at you.
Thanks, dude, for like letting me on the roof. I really needed that.
No problem. Sometimes you need that fresh air.
Yeah, really, like I need perspective, kind of. I guess I better go back now to my friends, but I guess just thanks for like being a real bud. Is the warlock around or no?
Yeah, she's in the room. You can just see her, I'm assuming.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to her. Dude, Elena, like, what's going on?
We're just kind of waiting. They said we're doing interviews. I have a feeling they're probably more like interrogations, but as you can probably feel, the tension in this room is quite high.
It definitely is. Look, Elena, I'm friends with these guys, right? So, if you want, I can cut you some slack with this sort of interrogation thing that's going on. But in order to do that, I think I'm going to need you to answer some of my questions.
Okay. I feel, competent to hold my own in whatever questions they ask, but, if you can give me a leg up, I guess I'll take it.
Listen, all I want to know is, like, I thought you were really cool and we were, like, teaching each other magic and all, but, like, what's going on? Like, it's kind of clear to me that you know a lot more magic than, like, you're letting me know. Like, what's your deal?
She says, I would prefer, if we are going to have this kind of conversation, to have it not around everyone. And you now notice that, like, everybody is looking at you two, like, standing there. And, like, the room has gone completely silent.
Oh, yes, already. Oh.
To the interrogation room?
I guess so.
You're still staring down.
I think we walked to one of the cars.
While still making him sweat, I turn my back so Carson can't see what I'm saying, but like I'm standing directly in front of Zero, and I'm like, "Hey, Xena, we gotta find out what his necklace is. He's very secretive about his necklace. I think I know how to do it. Follow my lead." Hey, Carson.
Great. Okay.
Yes.
One thing we noticed about the killer here is that they have to be incredibly strong. And the only way I'm going to be able to determine how strong you are is if you take off your shirt.
You do not want to see this beach bod. It is not been worked on for months.
No, we really gotta.
It's really just, Jimson's spent a lot of time, sort of at carnivals. He does like a lot of sort of betting, you can, see who's strong, but like, then they got to lift the weights and be like, wow, I am the world's strongest man, or Goliath in your case, which like
the weapons
really stronger than men.
Okay, roll deception.
Really an expert, and should be able to clear you if you're as puny as you say. That's a 16.
You would say you have credentials. My grandfather used to work in carnival too. Do you have the carnival handshake? And he puts his hand out.
Now, which carnival are you talking about?
Get it, Jimson.
In Northeastern Carnival on Wheel is what my grandfather used to work for.
Yeah, see, I knew it when I saw you that you'd be one of those Northeastern Carnival descendants. They think they're so highfalutin that they put the carnival on wheels? It disgusts me. The number of times I've been sitting on my breaks, just eating my food, and one of you northeastern highfalutin carnival guy walks by, and you go, "Oh, sales low, huh? Oh, sales low." I'm tired of it. Take off your shirt.
He pushes his chair back and he stands up, towering over you. He says, "Do not speak of the Northeastern Carnival on wheels this way. I will put you in the ground."
As some northeastern carnival person would say. Always the threats.
He's gonna like grab you by your collar and start to pick you up. Are you doing anything? I think as this is happening, as this is happening, Pinky.
I'm cheering him on.
Pinky and Elena walk in, and Elena says, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" As you said, you're drawing your sword. He's like, "What is going on here?"
So he's lifted me up, right? Like,
well, I mean, he's unless you're trying to resist.
I'm not trying to resist.
Okay, yes, then he's lifted you up.
So I'm like face to face with him.
Yeah.
Do I see like the string of his necklace or anything?
Yeah, definitely.
Has he turned to look at Elena? Because I'm assuming his back was to the door.
Yeah, sure.
I reach out and try and grab his necklace.
All right, roll sleight of hand.
20.
You grab it, and as you grab it, he like turns back and drops you, and it snaps off of his neck, and holding in your hand is one of the Leviathan charm necklaces.
Yeah, upon like seeing it, I toss it backwards like behind my head in hopes that like it's headed towards Xena, right?
Sure.
And then I'm just gonna disengage back towards Xena.
Okay, we're not in combat quite yet, unless you are attacking actively. But
I am not attacking, but I'm running back towards Xena. I'm not trying to get killed.
You see Carson, who, if you haven't figured it out by now, is a barbarian by trade. He is in full rage mode after this carnival showdown. I don't even know if he like has conceptualized the fact that like his cover is blown. He's more just actually angry about the carnival. And you can see his veins are just like bulging out of his arms, and he's taking these big, deep breaths. And Elena is like looking at him worried.
Can I catch the necklace and look at the shamrock?
Yes. You catch it and you look at it, and there is a small chip missing.
Okay. Guys, there's a chip in the necklace.
Yeah, I think we figured out that it's Carson.
Yeah.
Pinky.
Yeah.
Odabuzz. Oedipus. Dummy Dum. You following?
It's Oedipus.
Yeah.
So we doing Operation Put Down the Raged Barbarian.
I'm in.
I don't have that one in the playbook. What is it?
Pretty simple. It's a pretty simple play.
These code names always confuse me.
On snap, you're gonna go left, and then you're gonna do a hook. Go out to like 15 yards in the door.
Right. Yeah, and then post for the catch.
Yeah.
Great.
You hear commotion also happening in the room behind you. Why don't you roll perception?
Classic.
Behind.
Like the room.
All of us roll perception?
Yeah. Pinky and Odibus, you see a flash, a few flashes, and you hear some thumps on the ground as you start to see weapons being drawn in the room behind you. And they seem to be going at one another, and the door is like bulging as like people are trying to get it open.
I still have that rifle that I took from that guard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna kick in the door and kind of start yelling.
Okay, as you open the door, you first of all you walk past the raging barbarian, the warlock that is just kind of sitting there, like staring over this whole situation, and you walk past both of them to the door, kick it in, and see the room is just like everybody's going nuts in there. They're all just like tearing each other to pieces. And you see Milton like covering his head in the corner, and nobody seems to be going after him. But yeah,
I'm just gonna like try to tell everyone to settle down, shut up.
all right. Roll intimidation. All right. They're not listening to you, and now that you've opened up the door, they start to spill out into your room as well. And Elena, seeing one of them coming after her, and Pinky whips out her wand and like blasts one of them with a Eldritch Blast, and they go flying across the room.
Dude, I knew it. I totally called it, dude. I totally called it. Oh wait, no, I cast Alter Self on my board and turn it into its weaponized
It's
form.
weapon form. All right, I like it. Everyone, let's roll initiative. Up first is Pinky.
Okay.
I'm going to use some of my meta magic. I'm going to shape my spell onto basically the people who've started to come into the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave on them, which I think means that it becomes cast at everyone in front of me. That's a loss. And then because my magic comes from the sea, their distance is increased by 15 feet, so everyone is blown away from me 30 feet and takes 12 points of damage.
All right. You see a few of them fly through the windows of the train, and a few of them blowing back into the car, and then the other ones that are already in the room like smack up against the wall with a thud. Everybody in that took 12 damage. All right. Nam.
I'm gonna hit it with the 1, 2, 3 special.
Okay. Yeah, roll it. All of them miss. 11, 7, 10.
Damn.
They fly past him. Odibus, you're up.
I'm just gonna start capping people. 18.
Okay, yeah, you hit 2 people. Roll 4d6, and we'll divide that damage up. These 2 people take 9 points of damage. Yeah, both of those people died since those were in the ones with the thunderbolt. Now the remaining people, there's about 7 left. Some of them are choosing to fight each other. I'll say one of them goes after Pinky, and Elena. Those are the 2 closest ones. Pinky does a nat 20. Okay. You're gonna take 11 points of damage as this one of the rogue knives cut you across the chest. Elena is going to be attacked next. Someone hits Elena. She's gonna take 13 points of damage. All right. She gets like knocked up against the wall. It is now Carson's turn. Carson, with rage in his eyes from his dishonor of his grandfather's profession, has his sights set for Nam, who he walks up to, and he's going to use
Reckless attack.
So he gets advantage, and he's going to try to break you over his knee. He picks you up and knees you while you're being picked up, and drops you on the ground again, and you're going to take 15 points of damage.
Oof.
Now, reckless attack, you do get advantage on your next attack against him. That is his turn, going to 0.
I had my katana drawn. I'll also draw a dagger.
Okay.
And attack Carson.
Okay.
Here's with my katana. All right. Oh darn! I forgot to say my line. Okay. Darn. I just charged right in. Okay. My line is, hey, you know Carson with a murder that bad, they shouldn't call you Carson O'Toole. They should call you Carson O'Fool. And hopefully that gives.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough.
Hopefully that gives epic. Okay. So yeah, then I do 10 damage with my katana. It is magical for resistance purposes. I don't know exactly what that does, but
Gotcha.
and then I'll make a second attack with my dagger. 2 damage, non-magical.
Elena, it is her turn. Elena takes out her a little thing from her pouch and throws it into the crowd. And you see a big gas plume explode, and everybody in that cloud's gonna have disadvantage. And then she shoots a lightning bolt at the people in the crowd, dealing 18 points of damage. You see a few body parts come out of the fog. Back up to the top. Pinky, it's your turn.
I think I go back to back with Alina, and I myself start casting lightning.
Okay.
I cast Witch Bolt at Carson, level 2 spell. Yes, 14 plus 6, 20.
All right. So you see the lightning bolt heading straight towards Carson, who's not looking super great. And right as it's about to hit him, you see it fizzle out. Why don't you roll an Arcana check for me?
Man, he's about to die. 10.
Okay. You don't know what spell was just cast, but you can feel a magic aura in the air. Okay. Nam,
Gotcha.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna run back towards Zener and then hit him with a 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All 3 of them hit.
20 chaos damage.
Okay. He is put on the ground and he is, coughing up some blood. He's not looking super great. Okay. Odibus, it's your turn.
I'm gonna start shooting you down.
Okay. Those are both hits. There's about 4 people left in the crowd. So go ahead and roll for it. So you do 7 damage to one and 10 damage to the other. The one that takes 10 damage falls to the ground. The one that takes 7 damage, addresses their wound as they continue forward. Up next is everybody else. All right. The 3 that are left, one is going to attack Odibus, one is going to attack Pinky, and one is going to attack Zero.
Time to die.
Pinky, nat 20 again. All right, you're going to take 10 damage. Zero, another nat 20. 11 points of damage. It is now Carson's turn. So he's just going to pick up a chair and throw it at Nam. Okay, a 5, definitely not. Zero.
I'm gonna try and knock him out with the pommels of my weapons. That's a 20 to hit.
Yes.
Probably a D4 for a pommel. That's 6 damage.
Okay. You smack him on the head.
And if he's
bleeding.
Still up, I can roll again.
No, he's down. He's bleeding profusely from the head.
All right.
Elena's turn.
Okay.
Elena looks at Pinky, who's down, and then looks over at Carson, and she casts Healing Words on Carson.
Hey.
On Carson?
On Carson.
Uh-huh. Carson's
On
back
Carson.
up. Carson's back up with
been
1 hit
betrayed.
point. Pinky, it's your turn. Roll a death saving throw.
I got an 8.
Okay,
So it's a
that's
failure?
Yeah. All right, that's your turn. Nam, you're up.
I'm going to touch myself on the cheek and cast Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
He has to succeed a 14 of a dex saving throw. He takes 8 chaos damage.
All right. Yeah, he is back unconscious, back dead. He's burned. You see in slow motion as a figure wearing a dark suit, carrying a small handgun, leaps over the crowd.
Oh no.
Milton jumps over the crowd, landing at the feet of Pinky. He slips out a Grand Hotel Glizzy and carefully inserts it into your mouth. take 2d20 health back, and then he unloads his clip into one of the dudes that's rushing you. 23 points. I'm always strapped with the glizzy. All right, on to Odibus. Your turn.
I gotta just keep laying it down. Ooh, 5 and 8.
No, these bullets miss their target, but I think they do enough. Why don't you roll intimidation on top of this? They stun the two remaining thugs that are unnamed. Those two remaining thugs, it's now their turn. They are stunned for their turn. Carson is unconscious/dead. Zero, your turn.
I'm going after Alina.
All right.
I want to throw my dagger and then charge after it with my katana.
Okay.
The dagger is a 12.
Okay. That is a hit.
That's 7 damage. So that's a 14 to hit.
All right. Yeah. You hit her with that one too.
That's 11 damage.
All right. She is brought down to her knees and clutches at the dagger that's like in her stomach. It is her turn now. She puts her hands up and lays up against the far wall. And she's just kind of staring at you guys. She's coughing up some blood, and she's looking at Carson sadly. I think the other two people in the room seeing this, the other two unnamed individuals, scatter and run their separate ways out of the train. They just bust through a window and run.
Dude, Elena, what the frick is going on?
Listen. Oh God! And she's like casting a small spell on her wound, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. She seems to kind of be out of energy, so to speak. It might just be providing her some like pain relief. Oh God! Everyone on this train was after you guys.
Even like everyone?
Everybody.
I thought we booked our tickets pretty short in advance.
Yeah, you got a lot of money on your head.
People knew we were going.
She just yanks the dagger out and throws it on the ground. And she says,
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh God. The plan was pretty simple. If you really think about it, we were just gonna, start a riot, kill everybody, and that way, we wouldn't have to share the money once we killed you guys. But I guess that was a little bigger of a feat than I thought.
I put my right hand onto her open mouth and I say, "It's a real shame because I would have taught you this one." And then I throw a fireball down her throat.
Wow, sick.
Classic.
Wow, sick.
Just before you do that, you see her eyes dart to the other side of the room, and then she, explodes in fire, and you hear a slow clap coming from the other side of the room.
Look at what it is.
I turn around.
You see Simone Thornton standing tall and proud above the doorway, or standing in the doorway. She has, a large energy sword, pointed horizontally at you guys, and she's kind of laughing. And she says, "This is a great sight. It worked perfectly."
Oh my gosh. I point to my forehead and I say, "Dude, I was going to get a tattoo of this."
Why don't you all roll an Arcana check? 0, you get a, I think Echo comes online and gives you a reading. And Echo says, I'm picking up traces of arcane magic coming from this being. It looks like it's the spell Feign Death. And as you know, Feign Death is a spell that makes you look like you are dead.
You're dead.
And she's standing there. She's like, yeah, now that all of the, rubbish is taken out, so to speak, I guess me and Lucian have an easier time cleaning up. And she like snaps her fingers, and then she nothing happens, and she looks behind her, and she like snaps her fingers again, and nothing happens, and then she like looks a little scared, and then she like takes off down the hallway.
Oh, that's awkward. That wasn't a spell, was it?
I cast False Life on myself. That's not super important. And then I cast Disguise Self on myself and disguise myself as Lucian. And then charge after.
What?
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay, you are running after her, and as you get to her, you see that she is staring at, the impaled body of Lucian that is like currently, impaled up against the door. And she looks at you confused for a second. All right,
You have to beat a 13.
She rolled a 19 without any modifiers.
Darn.
She looks at you confused for a second.
It would have been so good.
And then kind of shakes it, and she's like, What did you do?
Okay, I dropped the spell, and then... Okay, so, I'm not sure if you were working with Carson or not, but we're pretty sure that this was Carson's doing. At least this is sort of how we had thought it went down. We found you in the bathroom with the murder weapon being one of Lucian's daggers, and we also found Lucian here, murdered with one of his own daggers. And we found teleportation powder in the other bathroom that teleported to the bathroom where you were supposedly dead. I figure you probably know all this already. But
she is walking towards you, like
really
sword extended, like pointing at you, like walking towards you down the hallway. What are you doing as you're saying this? You are 2 train cars.
Guess
away.
I'll keep my sword out and drawn. I guess I'm trying to figure out whether, like, what happened with Carson was as planned with how she was going to be dead. Because
Gotcha.
if she doesn't, like, if she was killed with this dagger, so it seems like she would have expected Lucian to be the killer or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, figure out
Gotcha.
and see if what she thinks was supposed to happen when she was dead matches what we think happens or happened.
Gotcha. Roll insight.
That's a 1. So 4.
What happens is you're walking, backwards as she's walking towards you, back to your party, and you see her arm go up and the door slams behind you. And now, you get to the back of the door, or your back's at the door, and she's still like walking towards you. And she says, "This is not at all how it was supposed to happen. We knew everyone on here was against you, and we were trying to start the riots. So the plan was Lucian, my, lover, and I were going to fake our own deaths and let everybody else handle each other while you went about your business. And once, the coast was clear, then we'd come up and pick up the scraps. But looks like someone got to him before that plan was able to be put into effect."
I've run after 0.
All right.
I'd follow as well.
Yeah.
The door is magically shut.
I smash it with my surfboard.
Okay. I'm going to say this is probably going to take a long time to open. It's not just going to be like a one roll thing,
Unarmed
but roll
strike.
it.
7.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll 2.
I'm gonna roll a nature and see if I can. Since the train has stopped, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get some help from the underneath.
What? Is this an ability? Whoa.
You see Otivus sit down on the ground, and he puts his fingers to his temples, and his face goes all red, and he's like, and you feel you don't even know if this is real, but just for a second, you could feel like an earthquake, like for just a millisecond, and like, a plate falls off in another room. Yeah.
Dude, that's all. Dude.
All right. Roll initiative 0, just 0 for now.
Oof.
Oof.
She throws her long sword at you, and it spins through the air. Make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 12.
All right, you get hit. You're gonna take 7 points of damage as it grazes you in the shoulder, and then you hear it start to shake in the doorway, and it flies back to her in her hand, and she says, sometimes the biggest beast is man. And then she keeps walking at you menacingly. It is your turn.
So weird.
I am deeply regretting one of my spells earlier. I say back to her, "Excuse me, but I'm a halfling." And that's my attempted one-liner. And then I make my attack with my anime katana.
Yeah, take a plus.
Do we hear this outside?
All right.
It's like muffled.
I'm gonna go absolutely nuts. But...
Okay, that definitely hits.
That's definitely hit.
So 10 damage with my katana.
All right. You get a solid hit on her, and she looks like surprised, like she's very trained in this kind of thing, and so she's a little surprised, and she takes a few steps back.
Can I ask about the longsword? Is it electrical in nature or magical in nature, like technology or
roll
arcane?
a Arcana check. You're not getting a whole lot of arcane essence out of it, but you know that she can cast spells, granted that she locked you in this room magically.
Yeah.
So it's like a 50-50 is what you're going to get from your check. All right, everybody else, a few seconds have passed, and the door is budging a little bit, but you're still not quite through.
I'm going to try to destroy it using Shocking Grasp. Burn it away. Is that my hit dice? I rolled a 16, and for damage, 12. Wait, no, sorry, 14.
Yeah. The handle on the door explodes off, and the door is open. It's still a bit jammed, but whoever is can put a shoulder into it can basically open it up now. Back to Simone. All right. Simone takes a object off of her belt, and she tosses it on the ground towards you. Go ahead and do a dexterity saving throw for me.
Sorry, 18. I don't know how numbers work.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
You see this thing lighting up, and Echo doesn't even say anything. It just marks it with a big red X, and you jump into one of the side rooms and close the door, and you hear a pretty sizable explosion in the car.
I will wait a moment for all of that to subside, and then I'll peek my head out the door and cast on off, targeting the electric sword. This allows me to activate deactivate any electronic device that has a clearly defined on or off function that's accessible on the outside of the device. So like a switch or a trigger, if it's like a lightsaber or something, then...
I will say that setting the scene is this explosion has like basically divided the car in half. So there's like a small gap between the car now. Back to everybody else. What do you want to do?
All right, then I'm just gonna like take the butt end of my gun and just like give it a good old shove.
All right, you roll a strength check for me.
Fuck me.
Not one.
I raise my surfboard over my head and bring it down like an axe.
Okay. So what happens with Oedipus is you take the butt of the gun, and as you smack it, your finger's still in the trigger, and it goes, and you empty the rest of your magazine.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, and then the surfboard smacks the door and it flies open. It is Simone's turn again. Simone backs up into one of the other rooms. The far back right room. Sorry, Zero's turn now.
I'll cast False Life on myself. Classic. And then I'll start making my way out into the hallway to approach her. I don't think I'm going to jump across the gap yet, but I'm just going to be ready.
You ready up. Pinky, you're up.
Okay, I jumped the gap.
All right, you jump the gap. You land on the other side of the gap.
And I run towards the room.
All right, you can open up the room, and as you stick your head inside, you see that she has her long sword up against Max's neck, holding her like a hostage.
Oh, shoot. I back off.
All right. She's just gonna follow you out of the room. Okay, it is now Nam, your turn.
I'm gonna just delay my turn.
Okay.
Until somebody does something.
Oedipus.
I am going to throw my short sword and try to... that's 12.
All right. Your short sword impales into Max's body.
No!
Back up at the top is Simone, who reaches down and picks it, like, unstabs it, I guess to say. And she starts walking backwards towards the back of the train. And she says, all right now, y'all can go. I'm all set here.
Oh, sick.
She's dipping behind the doors into the dining area.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a small flash of the color blue that looks like her electric sword, kind of to the left of her, so she'll see it out of the corner of her eye. I'm trying to distract her.
In that,
okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
in the distraction time, I want to pull a small device out of my pocket and start furiously tapping it, and then it makes a short series of beeps, and I chuck it down the hallway and shout, "Everyone get down!" And I would like to make a deception check. It almost was a 20. Okay, that's a 21.
All right.
What I have done is played a ringtone on my Nokia.
You see through the window sliding door, her let go of Max for just a second, and she dives to the ground,
Great.
like underneath a table.
All right, and then I'm gonna try and get a defensive position above Max.
I'm also wanting to get to Max, get to a defensive position. But
All right. What about the other two?
I'm gonna just push up a little bit slower, but
All right. Or something else.
I'll go back.
Yeah, you are, I think what's happening is you are between Max and Simone. Like Max is right in the middle. And as you're trying to push up to get to her, you see her throw her sword. Why don't you both make a dexterity saving throw?
16.
11.
0. You get pegged by this sword. All right, you take 7 damage. She smiles and puts her hand up, and then calls for it, and it's embedded in the wall, and it doesn't do anything.
Ooh.
And she looks a little frightened for a second, and tries.
Can
again,
I
doesn't do anything?
Grab the sword and pull it out of the wall and take it for my own.
Yeah. All right.
I take a defensive position by Max. Is that?
Yep. You guys establish yourself by Max.
I use a sorcery point
I've had all my
to enable myself 1 slot, and then I cast Witch Bolt again. I rolled a 19 because I get a +1 on
That's
that. 6 points of damage plus 4, so 10 points of damage.
Okay. She gets struck by this and it pushes her back. She is still looking very, very good. You've done a significant amount of damage to her, but she is not looking, incredibly hurt. And then you hear a voice come over the loudspeaker, and it says, "Get to the front of the train."
Oh my god!
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go to the front of the train.
I'm gonna say to Oedipus, I'm gonna say, hey, you should you stay here. I'm gonna go check it out. You make sure you hold down the fort here, okay?
I trust this voice. I'm grabbing Max and running towards the front of the train.
Yeah, I'm also going to the front of the train.
I don't think you heard me.
Dang, we're just freaking.
I don't trust your judgment.
As
You're
you
fucking up, just like you fucked up the investigation. We wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't put everyone in one goddamn room.
Yeah, well, maybe if you weren't in jail when we left, we wouldn't have the situation to begin with.
If you just got me out of prison, this wouldn't be an issue.
Place.
What?
Don't get there in the first place.
I was arrested prematurely. I had not done anything.
Not true.
It is true.
Okay, you begin as you're arguing. Simone starts charging you guys, and you start filing out towards the front of the train. Why don't you all make an athletics check to jump the gap? Because as you see it, as the gap comes into view, you see that the front half of the train is beginning to pull away from the back half.
I got a 17.
I got an 11.
You suck.
So what happens is, as Oedipus and Jimson are arguing, they jump in sequence, but still not entirely used to your new body and the extra weight that comes along with it. You find yourself coming up short, and you see a hand extended out. He's hanging onto the railing of the part of the car that's moving and trying to catch you.
I'm gonna reach out for his hand.
You reach out for Oedipus's hand. Oedipus, what are you doing?
Oh.
He goes.
I want to fuck you over so bad. Okay, I will reach back and pull him in.
You reach your hand back. Both of you make an athletics check.
10.
Maybe it's on purpose and maybe it's not, but Oedipus is kind of letting you drag on the ground for a while. You're gonna take 11 points of damage as you keep hitting like railroad spikes, and eventually he does pull you up as the train reaches this blistering pace going forward. And you see Simone standing in the broken section of the train, getting smaller and smaller as you disappear, heading north. And in the far, far distance, you see some police sirens and headlights coming to go check on the back half of the train. But within 30 seconds, the whole scene is gone as you are in the moving section of the train.
You're fucking welcome.
You hear some footsteps coming towards you, and Milton is running up, and he's breathing heavily, and his hands are on his knees. He's like, good job.
What?
Good job.
Dude, you really came in there, dude. That was tubular, the way you just you can do the train like that. Like, dude, I'm so glad you know how to drive.
In reality, I just kind of turned on the camera or the power again. I didn't really drive, but thank you. I appreciate it. First day on the job. Can't wait to get fired from this one. He says, no, seriously, boys, if this is going to be how we meet every single time, I'm going to have to cut ties.
I think that's a little.
Yeah, I mean, like you were just figuring out how to do the whole fried circuit board thing. I was, really starting to feel like we had something, but I get it if you gotta go.
Does your friend need medical attention?
Oh yeah, I'm unconscious. I didn't say anything. You have to recon that out. I'm unconscious.
I spent my emergency glizzy on my good friend Pinky here, so
he's frankly more deserving.
Okay, I guess
dude, there's also
roll death saves.
Guess I'm rolling death saving throws.
Wait, can't we do medical checks?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a medicine check.
That's a 14.
All right, that's one save. Go ahead and roll medicine, Jonathan.
I got a 3.
Oh no, I'm 1 for 1 right now.
12.
All right, I'll roll 1. We need a 15 to stabilize.
Okay, I'm 2
Ooh,
for 1. I'm
nope.
2 for 1
Okay,
right
I got a 3.
All right, you're on your own. Unless unless
No.
Is it 2 for 2?
I'm 2-2 right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a roll from Milton. Milton goes walks in and kneels down. 15 exactly. You're stabilized. All right. You still are unconscious, but you're not dying anymore, I'm pretty sure. That's how stabilization works. And within, a couple hours, you are pulling up to the station at Aurora, and Milton comes back and he says, I found the videotapes of the whole incident. It would be a very easy mystery to solve if we just looked at the tapes first thing, but I guess that was a little above everybody's to-do list. So next time you're on a train with, video cameras, let's start there. But yeah, you all pull up to Aurora. I think the first thing you do is obviously head to a medical station and get patched up. As you are all, released from the hospital the next morning, you walk outside and you are greeted with the sunrise of Aurora, a city of style, of fashion, of cuisine. Palm trees line the streets, and a soft, salty breeze from the Western Ocean blows across your faces. The sky above has beautiful colors moving slowly over top the skyscrapers that dot the landscape. The city itself is dwarfed by Neo Emberhelm, but is large nonetheless. As a group of young teens pass by you uncomfortably close on their hoverboards, your eyes catch a well-maintained sign that reads, Aurora, the city of dreams. I think you're filling out paperwork. or one of you is, we'll say Zero is filling out paperwork for Max. She's needed a little bit of an extra stay. The magic is still taking its toll. But as everybody else is, taking in the breeze and the freedom of being in a new city, Pinky, you hear some familiar voices behind you, and you can't quite place them from the distance. What do you want to do?
What vibe am I getting from these voices? Is it like people I like or people I don't like?
People you like. Might have a little bit of animosity, but the overall feeling is close to home.
I turn towards the voices.
All right. As you navigate the small crowd, trying to locate these voices, you come across a small coffee shop where two individuals sit, a man and a woman. They're laughing about something, flipping through an electronic copy of a newspaper. They both have a backpack full of stuff, and you see it's your parents, Steve and Linda Nashington. And they say, "Puppers!"
Oh, Mom and Dad!